that.
ओमज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Very nice, beautiful. Is there anybody who would like to sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Mataji, what's the next Srimad Bhagavatam verse?
Yes, I will project that. Can you please sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Someone else other than Suraj? Suraj already got the chance. Hare Krishna, kids, are you all hearing me? Can someone please sing Hare Krishna? Hare
Mataji,
Krishna. Yes. Who is that? Someone want to sing it? Oh, we cannot hear you, Shriyan. We cannot hear you.
Shriyan, there's a button at the corner of your computer if you're on a ThinkPad or.
Yeah. Suraj, but his microphone is not working, I guess. There is some problem. Okay,
Yes,
let's
that's
move.
what I'm talking about.
It's unmuted.
So if you're on a Laveno, okay, or something like that, or a Dell, at the corner there's this button, okay, that says that has an X on the microphone, and if you stop pressing it, you can talk. Anyway, yes. Like, here's the difference.
Now he's muted.
Hare
Hello,
Krishna, Shriyan, can you hear us? Can you speak? Hare Krishna, I cannot still hear you. That's fine, no problem.
Mataji, I think I can hear him. His volume is extremely low. Okay,
Yeah,
his audio is
Suraj,
extremely
correct.
low.
But Shriyan, put your volume up then.
And no, he says he can't hear us.
Okay, can we stop the discussion? We can go to the class, okay? Suraj, is that okay? Is that fine?
Okay.
We will learn the Zoom technical things later. Is that okay? Thank you, kids. Thank you so much for understanding. Now we will move to the sloka. Yesterday, Mataji taught us this sloka, right? Who wants to recite? Is there anybody who would like to recite this once? I can't hear anybody.
I wasn't here yesterday, Mataji.
You were not there. Okay. So nobody knows this sloka? Okay, let me teach. I don't know why everybody is silent today.
Mataji, I was actually saying this, but I was on mute.
Okay, no worries, Suraj. Thank you so much for responding. Such a sweet kid you are. Prayenalpayushatapya.
Kalavasmin yuge jana
Very good, Suraj.
manda samanda matayo manda bhagyo hiyapadruta.
Very good.
I
Is
don't
there
know why,
anybody?
but I'm extremely familiar with this one.
Very nice. You did good job.
Is this one famous?
Yes, it's an important sloka.
Can Ramchandra try?
Yes, Ramchandra, please go ahead.
Prayenal payusasabhya kala asmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya ya upadritaha.
Oh, very beautiful, Ramachandra. Very beautiful. Try, Pralad. Would you like to try it?
Yes. प्रायेणाल्पयुष सभ्य कालव अस्मिन् युगे जनाः मन्दाः सुमन्दा मत्तायो मन्दभो भाग्या ह्युपेधृतः.
Thank you. Hi, Prahlad. That was very nice. Is there anybody who would like to try?
Mataji, can I try?
Yes, Ochesvi, please go ahead.
Okay, Mataji. Prayenalpayusha sabya khalav asmin yuge janaha mandaha sumanda matayo mandabhagya upadritaha.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Is there anybody who'd like to try? Mukund, what happened? Are you there, Mukund? Okay, today class seems to be very silent. Even though I'm calling, nobody's answering me. Are you all there? I see whoever on video, I know that they're listening to me attentively. But others, I can't even hear them. I don't know what are you doing.
I can hear you, Mataji.
Are you listening or doing something else, joining the class? Okay. Thank you so much who are on the video. I'm so appreciative. Like, I want to appreciate all of you because you are on the video. I know that you are all watching me and hearing me. So Mataji is back here with us. So she will take over from there. Okay, Mataji, I'm in. Okay, so sorry, Mukund. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Mukund is a little bit noisy, please. That's why he's not speaking. Okay, Mukund, no worries. Mataji, please take over, Mataji, from here.
Thank you, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji, we can
Yes,
hear
Mataji,
you.
yes, yes. Today kids are very silent.
I don't know, every Wednesday when they see me only they feel very silent and tired probably. Okay.
Mataji, I think the only reason we're all tired right now is we're just waiting for the autograph.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Okay. Because we're already late, we will start. And thank you all for joining. I see Ojasvi, Suraj, Shriyan, Rai Prahlad, Disha is there, Mokshit, wonderful, Mukund. And Ramachandra is also there. Very good. Thank you all of you. And let's start. So we are in Canto 2, right? Last week when I took class, we have seen chapter 1, 2, and 3. So I think you are in chapter 7 actually. Yesterday Mataji covered schedule incarnations. I think Vrinda Mataji covered what? Boar incarnation, right? Boar and Kapila Muni, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So we will just do a quick recap before we go to chapter 7. So what just give me a minute. Okay, so the sages have been asking, right, to tell the glories of Krishna, and the sages are asking Sutta Goswami to, now that you said Bhakti Yoga is the greatest, so now please tell about him. So we want to know the pastimes that he does with his external energy and also that he does with his internal energy. So external energy is where the pastimes of he being like the Purusha avatars and the Guna avatars are explained. Internal energy are different pastimes. So they've asked to say different pastimes. So when they have asked, now see, now Sutta Goswami is saying to the sages about the conversation that has happened between Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj, right? So there also Sukadeva Goswami brings the conversation of Brahma and Narada. So in this context, they bring the conversation of Brahma and Narada because Narada Muni asked questions to Brahma. He asked, what are the characteristics of the universe? What is the universe dependent on? How is the universe created? Can you please stop it? I want you to close it. What is the universe created? How is the universe created? How is it destroyed? And I always see you meditating on. So on whom are you meditating? I want to know these. And what the questions that Narada Muni asked Brahma. So in this context, the Brahmaji starts talking about the different pastimes of in answering about the universe. So he talks about the Purusha avatars, Guna avatars, and so what is the importance of knowing all this creation pastimes is when we know about this creation, this material creation, then we are knowing about Maya so that we will not be bewildered. When Maya shows the true colors, you will not be bewildered. If you know something about a disease, at least you know what is going to happen, right? If you don't know, all of a sudden you get it, you get bewildered, you get very confused, you don't know what to do, where to go, right? So that's why it's very, very important to know about Krishna. The internal, it's important to know about the creations. Okay, so now the creation is done. So the external energy pastimes are Gunavataras and Leelavataras are done. So now he's saying, I will tell you my favorite. Okay, now I told you that I want to tell you my favorite, and my favorite are Leelavataras. So in that shloka, I don't remember what's the shloka number, but that he says, this line comes, Karna Kashaya Soshana. So this word comes. So he's actually saying what is the reason why we all have to hear the Leela avatars. So what is Karna? Who can say what is Karna in Sanskrit? Which body part is Karna? Not the person Karna, but there is a body part.
Ears.
Ears.
Yes. So Karna Kashaya Soshana. Soshana means drying. So by hearing the pastimes of Krishna, the Leela avatars of Krishna, the desires for anything material gets dried up. So for your Karna, when you hear, your desires get dried up. And the second thing he says is Supeshan. It's very pleasing. And he says Yan Risha Amananti. Amananti means Rishaha. Sages are also talking about Leela avatars than the all other avatars. So that's how the Leela. So there's a third reason he gave. And Purusha avatars are basically an instruction. But these Leela avatars, they say it is apiyatha, means they are to be relished. But Purusha avatars are to be understood. But Leela avatars are very sweet. They are to be relished. So these are the 4 reasons that are given why doing these Leela avatars are important. Like since yesterday you started the various Leela avatars, Mataji said Boar incarnation, Kapila incarnation, and today we will start from 2.7.5. So we'll see 5, 6 and 7. So we will quickly see just 10-15 minutes and then we will go to our drawing. Okay. So what are the names of the 4 Kumaras?
Sanaka, Sanandan, Sanatan, and I forgot the last one.
It's there on the screen. Sanak, Sanatan.
Sanat Kumar.
Sanat Kumar.
Okay. So in the, yes. So these 4 Kumaras are 4 we say, but they come under as 1, right? Only 1 incarnation, right? They considered as 1. So Sanaka means ancient, Sanatan means eternal, Sanandan means joyful, Sanat Kumar means young. They are called Shatu Sanas. They four have Sana, 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 Sana. So what happened in the Purport Prabhupada writes, in the previous creation, the spiritual truth was lost. If you remember, even now when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't come, the Yuga Dharma was lost. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, but like Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, he started, then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, they all revered. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what all he said is lost in Bengal, right? The Sahajiyas, they started telling everything different and everything bad. So over years it will be lost. Even Vrindavan, over years it got lost. Then the Goswamis went and found all the places, right? So like that, in the previous creation, the spiritual truth was lost. And to tell that knowledge, to tell that truth, that this incarnation has come. So Sanak, Sanatan, can you please not do that? I'm getting distracted. Okay, so they have lots and lots of knowledge. They actually they are the knowledge incarnation of Krishna. Gnana incarnation. So like Prabhupada used to teach to those who are literate, illiterate, Westerners, for like anybody Prabhupada was preaching, right? So just like Prabhupada writes in this purport that these four sanas were the incarnation of the knowledge of the Supreme Lord, and they explained so explicitly that everybody once hearing, they would assimilate everything. They would understand everything. Like Prabhupada also simplified. Everybody would understand Prabhupada. That's why he could make so many devotees. So they are the knowledge incarnation of Krishna. Then what happened? Brahma, they are the sons of Brahma. They come as the sons of Brahma. And Brahma wanted them to get married, but they say no. Then Brahma was a little upset. And from this place, okay, where the two eyebrows are joining, Rudra, Krishna comes. Sorry, Shiva comes. Jagannath, you're distracting. That's why I'm saying wrong. Stop that hoverboard. So what happened? From here, who came? Shiva appeared. Okay. In Linga Purana, there is one story. I heard it in one lecture. It seems one time there was a debate between the four Kumaras and Shiva. And the four Kumaras were asking lots of questions and Shiva was answering, and they were completely satisfied, and they felt this discussion as one of the Vedas, like it felt like that. And then they went and they spoke to Daksha. They said what all happened. And Daksha, who is Daksha?
He is one of the Prajapatis.
Yeah, he's the father-in-law of Shiva. He doesn't like Shiva, right? So he was little upset. Like when they spoke about Shiva, I was like, oh my God. And he started chastising the four Kumaras, and he said, you are like children. You really don't understand the scriptures. So you better remain as children. That's why if you see four Kumaras are always as small children. They're just 5-year-old. So that is there. And then they decided to go to Vaikuntha Loka. See, this is why, see, now you're all kids, right? So tomorrow, maybe you will go to any spiritual place, any of your, some place, whatever you can think. So immediately in your mind, you will remember what your parents has said, yes or no. Or maybe your friends are doing something wrong. Or you see somebody in a car, like yesterday, my Jagannath was seeing, I was bringing back from school, and he looks at somebody smoking, and he immediately said, "Ma, they are doing something wrong. They're not doing the 4 regulative principles." So your parents are giving you good environment since birth. They're giving you nice culture, nice samskaras that you remember at the time of need, or when you see something, you just remember, right? That's how I also felt. Because my parents were telling so many nice things since my childhood. When I was in college, so many would do so many bad things. But whenever they offer anything also, I was not thinking to do, just because I always would think my mom didn't tell this, my dad didn't tell this. If I do this, they will feel bad. I would think like that. Many, even your parents, so many would have thought like that. So the point here is, because the parents started telling a lot about, because they heard a lot, 4 Kumaras heard from Brahma a lot about Krishna, Vishnu, they wanted to see, and then they came, the 6 gates were open and the 7th gate was not open. That story is a different story, right? Jai Vijay stopped them. So the point here about Sanak Sanatan I wanted to mention is that samskara for kids is very important. Sometimes you might get very suffocated. Oh, why my mom is doing like this? Why my dad is very strict? They're giving you that samskara so that at the time of need, you will remember. Bali Maharaj, he was born in a demoniac family, but because he was associated with Prahalad Maharaj at the time of need, he took the best decision. That's why he became a Mahajan. So it's always very, very important. And we know the pastime. The 4 Kumaras curse Jai and Vijay, and Krishna himself comes, and because Krishna loves Brahmanas, go Brahmana, cows, Brahmanas, so he will apologize and he will take the responsibility of the mistake. So that is the we can say a lot about 4 Kumaras, but in the interest of time, just cutting down everything. So next is Naranarayana Rishi. This is one of my favorite incarnation, story wise. So they came here to show austerity and penance. He appeared in twin forms as Nara and Narayana in the womb of Murti. So they are born to Murti. She's the wife of Dharma. She's the wife of Dharma. Okay. So now what happened? Yamaraj or Dharma, he got married to Murti, the daughter of Daksha. And that time there was a demoniac king. In the history, we have seen lots of demoniac kings. So there were a lot of demoniac kings. And his name was Dambodbhava. Damba means pride. They talk a lot of, if somebody is boasting, they say it's like talking so much of Damba, means pride. So he's very proud of his strength. And he also wanted to be immortal, like Hiranyakashipu, like that. We have seen like Hiranyakashipu, so many other demoniac kings he also wanted to do. So then what happened? He started performing austerities to please sun god. And sun god appeared. And sun god said, I myself am not immortal. So how can I give you immortality? I cannot give. So Dambodbhava asked, okay, at least give me 1,000 armors. And if anybody has to pierce one arrow in one of my armor, if anybody pierces one arrow, if they have to do that, they have to do austerities for 1,000 years. Only if they do for 1,000 years, they can shoot one arrow. After that, they will have to fight with me for 1,000 years. And finally, when they shoot one arrow, they are going to die. He gave all this list to the sun god. And sun god said, okay. So then he became Sahasra Kavacha. Sahasra is 1,000. Because he has 1,000 Kavacha, he became Sahasra Kavacha. After this, he was creating a lot of havoc. And Murti, the mother of Nara and Narayana, she was very, very worried, seeing that the demigods and humans are troubled. So she prayed to the Lord to remove this distress and asked the Lord to do something. So the Lord appeared and he said, I will take birth in your womb. Don't worry. Seeing Dambodhava, she prayed and the Lord appeared in her womb as Nara and Narayana. So then what happened? Sahasra Kavacha was creating, even in Badrikashram, he was creating a conflict. So Badrikashram is the place where Nara and Narayana are always staying even till date. So what happened? Nara came out and he told, please stop. Sahasra Kavacha scolded him. He said, like, you are a human being and should I listen to you? You are very insignificant. And Nara fights. So Nara was fighting. Meanwhile, Narayana was doing 1,000-year austerity. And finally, Nara falls unconscious. And Narayana comes and recites a mantra to save him. So then Nara wakes up. He will go and do the 1,000-year austerities. And when Narayana falls, because Narayana also has to fight 1,000 years. There he has to also do austerity for 1,000 years. So they're matching the same time. So Nara is doing austerity. Narayana is fighting. Narayana falls down. Nara will come, save him. Narayana goes and Nara fights. So like that they were doing one arrow they're shooting, and 999 times they did this. So how many more kavachas are remaining?
Just one, Mataji.
One.
Now what will Dambodhava do? He got scared now. He started running to sun god. And sun god saved him. Sun god hid him. Sun god saved him. And later sun god, when Kunti Maharani called, he impregnated him in the womb of Queen Kunti. So then Sahasra Kavach became Karna. That time Naranarayana came as Krishna and Arjuna. And that is when Karna was killed. Krishna and Arjuna. And we know that Indra comes as a Brahmana. Yeah, that one more Kavacha. Indra comes to know about this thing. Let's see now Arjuna is shooting an arrow. Then Arjuna will die, right? Because that is the boon he got. So Indra will go as a Brahmana and he will nicely ask that Kavacha. And we all know Karna gives the Kavacha. So no more Kavacha. And he has been killed by Krishna and Arjuna, who were Nara and Narayana in his previous life. So we can also talk about Adi Badri and... What's the time? Can somebody say the time?
The time is
7:40, Mataji. 7:40.
Yeah. So we are like Badrikashram it's I didn't go. It's my desire to go sometimes. So Badrikashram, where Nara and Narayana are reciting Yeah, even till today, it's 6 months. It is closed because of snow. And if you see 6 months, what they will do is they will keep all the pujaris when they are closing for 6 months. They will keep everything to do arati, offering some foods and grains are there. And after 6 months, when they open the door, all the diyas they put, if after 6 months it should go away, right? The flame should shut off, right? But the flame will not shut off. It's still going on, and the food also is not there, the food offerings that they kept. So it is said that that is the time of worship for demigods. 6 months is for humans, the other 6 months is for demigods. The demigods will come to Badrikashram and they worship Badri Vishal. Badri Vishal is the presiding deity. I didn't have time to keep all those pictures, but Badri Vishal is the presiding deity there. And Suraj, you have to mute, because whenever you're unmuting, it's echoing. Okay, so yes, so that's a beautiful place. Whenever possible, maybe once in our life, we can go and see. Badrikashram is there, and there's one more place in Vrindavan called as Adi Badri. Adi Badri means original Badri. So actually, Uddhav wanted to go along with Krishna, but Krishna didn't agree. He said, "Go to Adi Badri and please preach the sages. Please tell the sages about me." So Adi Badri, there are lots and lots of pastimes. One time even Krishna tricks the gopis, saying that Narayana are reciting there in the Adi Badri, and the gopis will go Lalita, Radharani, and then they didn't find, and they're like, "Krishna, you tricked us again." But then Krishna removes his flute and he keeps telling to his brother, brother, today I told the gopis that Narayana is reciting in Adi Badri. Then he's like, "Then what happened, brother?" Like that, there's a beautiful conversation between both of them. And then Krishna shows, he removes his flute and he shows his 400 form as Badri Vishal. I mean, Badri Vishal form. And then the gopis will see that form. It's a big story. I just cut it down. And then we will see 2.7.7. So in the previous sloka, they're talking about Narayana. Narayana became very, very famous, and Indra got Indra always gets very, what is the correct word? Insecure. Yeah. So now because they became famous, he sends Urvasi to disturb his...
Mataji, why does Airavat have only 3 trunks?
I don't know, Suraj. So Urvasi, they send Urvasi, but sorry, they didn't send Urvasi. Indra wanted to disturb, but Narayana, they didn't get disturbed, and they will say, "You please take they create Urvasi from, I think, from the thigh of Narayana. I don't remember, from some body part, Urvashi comes and they give to Indra. Please take her."
Yeah, it's the thigh and the knee pads.
Yeah. So Indra gets ashamed. Why did I do this like that? And then Indra regrets. And I like this so much. Kulashekar Alwal writes this. Like he says, "Please leave." He talks to lust. "Please leave my heart, as my heart is residence of Krishna. Don't you remember how you were burnt by the third eye of Shiva? If Lord Shiva is so powerful, how much more powerful Chakra would be in the hands of Krishna?" Kulashekar Alwal is saying, "Please stay away from my heart." See, he's saying lust not to stay. So lust doesn't reside in the heart of God or the devotees of the Lord. You can see so many examples. A famous example is Haridas Thakur, right? Who was sent to Haridas Thakur to disturb him? Lakshahira.
The woman.
Prostitute.
Yeah, her name was Lakshahira. Lakshahira was sent, but then Haridas Thakur didn't get disturbed. Narayana Rishi, Indra has sent, and he was not disturbed. So one time, in this connection, Prabhupada talks about Shiva in 2.7.7. See, Sati left her body. You all know that pastime, and you will see in detail in the further cantos. We will not see that story. But Sati, the wife of Shiva, the daughter of Daksha, she left her body. Then she was born as a daughter of Himavan. She was born as Himavati or Parvati. Then again, because naturally she was wife of Shiva, she gets married again to Shiva as Parvati. And then there was a demon called Taraka who was creating lots of havoc. And they will come to know that only one person can kill this Taraka. He is the son of Shiva. Only Shiva can, who is son of Shiva, can kill. But Shiva is always very, very busy in meditating on Krishna. So then Indra wanted to disturb him so that he can tell this, and Shiva can beget a son and then get rid of the Taraka demon. So Indra sends Cupid, and then Shiva actually burns him into ashes. So it's a big continuation of the story. We will not see that. We'll just see the point is Shiva. Yes. So the point here they mentioned is in the continuation of Nara and Narayana, the pure devotees of the Lord or the Lord himself, he is not at all affected by this lust. Nothing can affect them. Only if we are not pure devotees of the Lord, that is when everything we will get disturbed and lust attacks. Lust is basically desires, right? We want this, we want that. So many. Lust means desires, many desires. It could be anything. So that is what these three shlokas are saying: 2.7.5, 2.7.6, and 2.7.7. So three things we have seen. One is about 4 Kumaras incarnation. We have seen how they have incarnated and the special characteristics of them, and Nara and Narayana's incarnation. And then third shloka is about lust not affecting the devotees of the Lord or the Lord. Lord is not affected by all these. So that we'll stop here. And then we will do one drawing today.
Mataji, when will we start craft again?
Craft we will next week we will do, because craft kinds of take lots time, and drawing only most of you are doing.
But Mataji, there's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes is drawing.
So could we do a craft?
Next craft this month, one of the class I am going to take craft, but I will send you the things needed before. I'll just take class for 5-10 minutes and we will do a craft. 3 more weeks are there, right? So any 1 week, maybe, yeah, maybe next week. What is the next week date? Today is second. So no, not next week. Next to next week.
Okay. Also, Mataji, what is this next 2 months only thing?
It is going to be presentation, I think, Mataji. Next week will be presentation. I think
Okay.
it's our group who is presenting. Suraj only presenting, 16th of March.
Oh, so you're saying on Wednesday, Mataji?
Yeah, he's going to present on Wednesday, yes.
Okay, next week I will say craft, okay? On Tuesday I will send what all you need, okay?
Mataji, can I say one thing?
You tell me what you want to make. We will make that only. All of you tell one thing. We'll see who wants what.
Mataji, can we make a kite?
Kite.
Mataji, Sankranti 3 already passed, so I think we should make some origami
Related to the Holi or Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
We should do Mataji, we should do something related to Gaur Purnima.
No, Mataji, let's make an origami person.
Origami person, not everybody can make Suraj. They should not get stressed out, right?
Mataji, Ram Navami is also coming, so we can make something related to that.
Raman related we will make in April. March we will make.
It is next month, right? So maybe next week we can make something for Gaur Purnima.
Do you want to make a flower bouquet? Big one, artificial flower bouquet?
Mataji, those are extremely big, and I'm not really used to making those.
Not everybody can make origami. Some kids will get stressed out, Suraj. It's not easy.
Mataji, maybe we can make like a photo frame for Gaur Purnima, like a picture of Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
Oh, we just did that.
Yeah, we did last week.
But something like that, like something to do Goanga
So
Mahaprabhu.
you all said something related to Gaur Purnima, and please
Yeah.
make sure on Monday or no. On Friday, I will post what are needed. So please keep them ready. Do shopping Saturday and Sunday. Next week, we will just do 10-15 minutes and 45 minutes we'll keep for craft. Okay?
Wait, Mataji, I only get 10-15 minutes for my slideshow.
No, next week is not yours. After that is yours.
Oh, okay.
Mataji, can I tell one thing?
Yes, Mukund, you can.
Mataji, I wanted to say that in my online school,
Uh-huh.
we had one program, and in that program, it was kind of like with Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
because Olympics was also going on. So there were 2 weeks in it, and I joined in the second week at like Thursday or Friday, and then so it was like a competition of doing the one with the most assignments completed, they get the award. So I had done 65 assignments and I got a silver medal for it.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Very good.
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, start doing drawing. Okay, next remember all of you again on Wednesday when I'm saying to do, and if you're saying Mataji, I don't have this, I don't have that, then I will feel bad. I will sit in the weekend and make the craft and keep ready to show all of you. Mostly I'll say simple things only with paper, glue, like that, something. Not too difficult things. Huh?
We're drawing Krishna. Go to the next slide.
Banche, sarega kucho.
See, we are just drawing an inverted tree. You all draw a sleeping tree, not a straight tree, sleeping tree. And on top, you just put like clouds on either side. And here comes a U. Or you can just draw a U first and then bring like this. No, first draw.
I'm done.
Undu. వాళ్ళు draw చేయొద్దా?
Mataji, can we draw it after school? I mean, after class?
Who is that?
Shriyan?
Huh?
Shriyan.
Yes. Undu.
What do I do there? Like this?
సరిగ్గా ఇంకా కిందకి రావాలి.
What are we even drawing, Mommy?
I show you.
I don't understand what this is.
You're not seeing.
Oh, okay. Is this Shiva or Krishna?
No.
Krishna.
Please
Right?
don't put the tilak. Tilak is not appropriate. Put a normal Vaishnav tilak.
Okay.
Amma.
Mataji, could we put Balaji Tilak? Like the one that's giant for big foreheads?
No, you can't put that to Krishna.
Okay, because Mataji, I heard that if you have a giant forehead, you can put that.
No, please.
Wait, how do we draw the normal tilak? I want to see the tilak. Need to see the tilak.
Balakshmi already finished drawing.
Okay, let me just draw zigzags all around. Oh, that's how you draw the tilak. So just draw you and then dot.
Don't put that dot.
Oh.
The next one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I was thinking of what to teach for God Purnima. Okay, we'll make something beautiful and offer it to him. No, unmuted. Yeah, I'm telling to them only. We'll post what they need. You remind me, Dina Krishna, okay?
I can't remind you all the time.
Mataji, can you go to the next page?
Yes.
Mataji, really quick, why does Krishna need to wear tilak on his own head? Mataji, why does Krishna have to wear tilak on his own head?
Yashoda Maya puts because she believes that she doesn't know Krishna is God, right? We are drawing
Oh,
always
okay.
only one Krishna. She puts.
Mataji, I accidentally made the tilak too big, and now it's like in the eyebrow straps.
Mataji, can you go to the next slide? Can you go to the next slide? Somebody's asking for the next slide.
Why is it got stuck?
Suresh, there was some background voice from your side, I guess. Can you please mute yourself if you are not talking?
Okay.
Next week we'll make something that you can stick on the wall or something like that, like a memory.
Mataji, can you go back a little quickly? Just one slide. Okay, Mataji, done, Mataji.
Slow. Why are you getting slow?
I actually know that you're the same language as me.
Oh,
Mataji, I can understand you too.
Same, Mataji. Same.
why are you rushing him? I know Ramachandra, Advait, Priyan, Suraj, you all can understand.
Telugu.
I can also understand.
Actually, I can't because I speak Hindi.
Ramachandra, you not necessarily have to only know how to speak one language because Ramachandra, I know Telugu and Hindi.
It's okay, you have time. I don't know how to make.
Who's being sarcastic?
Jagdish.
I don't know.
Wait.
I can see Jagdish is crying, right? What happened?
It's not Jagadi. Mataji, it's not me.
I think he's just sad. Oh, okay. I think
It's not me. It's just my baby sister. Yeah, I want to see the baby.
I think she's crying because she couldn't make a
Your
puppy.
sister is still baby. She used to be a baby 2 years back.
He
So
got
yes,
another baby. He got another baby sister
Ah, they
too.
got another baby.
Oh, okay.
Like not more than like a year ago. Mataji, what are we doing? Because I just joined.
Who is that?
Me, Krishna, Naina.
Why did you join? Oh, Jagdish, say baby sister. Cute. See. Oh, why are you crying, baby? Oh, very sweet. Krishna, why are you joining late?
Because Mataji had to
Baby,
go
hello.
to Gaurarti to sing Gaurarti at temple at 7 o'clock.
I know. I'm just teasing you. We are just drawing Krishna.
So cute, Jagdish.
She's very cute, right, Mataji?
Mataji, can you show the one with the eyes too?
So
The
cute.
picture with the eyes?
Mataji, are all of you in
Yeah,
India?
this one. Wait a minute.
Dina Krishna.
Mataji, are all of you in India or
Why are
something?
you drawing so fast?
It's 5 o'clock.
See, you have to notice. But because you're rushing, otherwise you can draw nice and neat. Now you draw first. You draw his body, then you can adjust. Fast అయితే కాదు కుదరదు కరెక్ట్ చేయాలి ఫాస్ట్ చేస్తే వద్దది రష్ చేయొద్దు అట్లా
Mataji!
అమ్మా who is calling? ఇంకా కొంచెం కొంచెం బ్రాడ్ తీసుకురా దీని కృష్ణ కొంచెం బ్రాడ్
Are you in India or something? Because for all of you it's 7 o'clock and for me it's like 5:02.
who is that?
Oh, because you are in PST, right?
Mataji is in Detroit, Shriyan. Okay, so they're in America, but basically they're in a different country. So
Yeah,
like if
America
you
has two
are
sides.
here and then you go to Illinois, it'll be like 1 hour.
Yeah, Shreya, you're in which state?
Mataji, he lives close by to the temple I go to.
Oh, so he
Marjorie, they live in ISV.
How do you know? Oh, Shriyan, Advait usually comes by, okay? Yeah, and like, once a year or something, or once in 2 or 3 years, and then, I don't know, he just comes.
Yeah, for like special things that happen, like
Krishna wants to show this. He drew this today.
Oh my god.
Nice puppy.
Ah,
nice.
can you send
That's,
it to
that looks really nice, Dina Krishna.
Dina Krishna, you should also put paws on it.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait, Mataji, above that dog, he drew Pikachu?
No, not Pikachu. నీకు అన్ని ఇలాంటి డౌట్లే వస్తాయి He drew Pikachu also. Oh my god, see, he's showing. I didn't see.
In school, my profile picture is Pikachu too.
Wait, really? Ramachandra, how do you know?
Because it's my profile picture.
Wait, your profile picture is that?
Not
My
his
profile
picture,
picture
but
is,
just Pikachu. It's normal Pikachu. It's not his drawing, but just normal Pikachu.
I'm not good at drawing Pikachu, really.
yeah, me neither. It's hard. The
I
ears
can draw pretty much everything else, but I
Okay.
You can
can't
draw
draw.
so many Pokemon though, but just
Okay, Ramachandra, Suraj, no more Pikachu talks. And when I sleep, then I will remember. In my dreams, I am going to get Pikachu. Because after the class, I am going to sleep. Then I will remember Pikachu and maybe I will say bow, bow, bow. And sleep.
No, it's a Pikachu.
Suddenly Dina Krishna yesterday night, I was showing him the pictures of Ukraine and Russia war. And in midnight, he wakes up and he says, oh, the war is coming. The boys are fighting. Woke me up
when
he
I was
started.
his age, I got even worse nightmares.
Ah, Balavrinda, where are you? I didn't talk with you today.
Yeah, she was very busy in drawing.
Yeah, and Mataji, did you know? I know the Ukraine and Russia war.
I know you're fighting also. You're going to Ukraine and fighting also, your mom told. When are you going? If Vrinda goes, that's it. Right, Vrinda?
Yeah.
When are you going?
Linda, which side are you fighting for?
Ukraine.
Yeah,
Ukraine. Ukraine. Everyone is well.
Mataji, Vrinda finished.
Yeah, Mataji, did you know I drawn this drawing before? I drawn it before. My mom said it.
I know you are a great artist. Where is
So
Vrinda?
which one she draw now, Mataji? She draw now this one.
Send you the one that I sent you, Mataji. The one that I sent you. That's the one that I drawn.
Spotlight her. I don't see her. Spotlight. Spotlight.
I spotlight.
She's spotlighted for some reason.
Yeah, because it's really light.
Ah, very nice. Good girl. Just shade Krishna's hair black.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mataji.
she will do that, Mataji.
Mataji, can I show my picture? Mataji.
Amma, who is that?
Shading
You have to take the background, Isha. I see it only Radharani.
Radharani?
Yeah, I see your background. Can you remove the background?
Okay.
So, just go to videos and hit the arrow, and then go to choose virtual background.
Mataji, you
Hit
can
no.
see the
What Jagdish?
I think that was his little sister.
My sister is saying to go to the other slide.
Isha, can you get it close to the screen? She drew two Krishnas.
No, one is Balaram and one is Krishna.
That's where is a peacock feather on. Very nice. You're very fast. Can you please post in the group? I want to see it more clearly. Please don't forget. Go right away and do. Right away. Otherwise, you'll forget. Lips for you. Lips for you, Nana. Ramachandra, next year you are in middle school, right?
Yes, Mataji.
The necklace long.
Mataji, I'm in middle school next year too.
How many of you are going to middle school next year? No, you are.
Mataji, next year I'm going to middle school. Right now I'm in elementary school.
Mukund is going. Suraj is going.
to 8th grade.
Next year I'm going to 4th grade.
Mataji, next year I'm going to 8th grade.
Next year
I'm going to 5th grade.
Adan is going to high school.
Wait, what?
Mataji, 2 years from now I'm going to high school.
10 and 11.
Wait, you can't possibly be going to high school right now.
Okay, Suraj. Okay.
High school, middle school, low school, blah, blah, blah school.
Okay, this is offensive.
Krishna Naina. Why is Krishna Naina not showing her face? How is your sister?
Good,
Krishna Naina.
Mataji.
You tell that I asked her, okay?
Hare Krishna, Mataji, this is mine.
Ojasvi. Oh, is this Ojasvi?
Hmm.
Ojasvi. Get it close, Nana. Get it close to the screen.
Everyone is drawing with a pencil and that's why you can't see. If they
Wow.
Beautiful. Wow, Ojasvi. Can you send your picture?
Yeah, please send in the group Isha, Ojasvi.
I will join again by seeing your picture. Please send it.
Yeah, Balavrinda, Ojasvi, and
Mataji, Balavrinda already sent it.
Isha. Isha, don't forget. Send, please.
Mataji, can you go to the last line?
Enduke?
To draw these. I don't know how to draw them.
Just to share chesukochu. Look, Vrinda chuditla.
Wait.
Mataji, I'm erasing my paper so many times that my eraser now my paper is literally coming off.
Mukund is very, very responsible. He always, if he doesn't make the same day, 3-4 days later, definitely he will make and send all the tasks. Very good job, Mukund.
And,
Very,
and many kids also make, but they forget to post.
That's what they forget. That's what I'm saying. Mukund remembers and he sends.
Yeah, that is what, we say that we like teacher. If you want to show that you like teacher, you post it on the group. So that teacher will be so happy. And other parents who don't join, they will know that, oh, this many kids are joining the class. Oh, this is what the activity so many kids did. So other parents who are in the group, we have Govinda 2 groups, but only few children join, right? When you all post, what will happen? Other parents will see this. Wow, look at these kids are doing so nicely, and they will themselves push the other kid to join it. So we are making others to join by posting our activities. You are inspiring, indirectly you are preaching. Kindly please post and encourage others to join the class.
Yeah, I was about to say, Isha, I didn't see yours posted yet.
Wait, Mataji, I can't see the bottom part of the jewelry.
Yes, Mataji, I'll get my
necklaces
mother's
and stuff.
phone right now.
Thank you, Mataji.
Wait.
It's a necklace కనపడుతుందంట అన్నకి నువ్వు ఒకసారి టక్కన చూసుకో అలా హోల్స్ లాగానే ఉన్నది. How many of you like drawing? Show a thumbs up.
I only do drawing when it's step by step. It's okay when there's mistakes. I don't like it when there's a pencil. Because when you do it with a marker, you are forced to do it like, even if you make a mistake, you can't erase it. So that's the goodness of marker. So you can learn. Pencil, you can erase and you don't learn at all.
Yeah, Mataji, I'm using pencil right now.
Mataji, I like pencil because you can shade, and also because a lot of people, when they use pencil, even one small mistake will mess it up. So pencils.
I also like the thin pen pointed pencil, very light drawing, and towards the end. Okay, you don't have it. And towards the end, it's very nice if we can use the marker. Dina Krishna, వాళ్ళకి తెలుసమ్మా నీకన్నా big kids వాళ్ళు రాయడం. Okay. Advait, he wants to show his pencil.
I have the same one except it's blue. I mean, it's green.
Okay, see.
Mataji, I can't see. Oh, okay.
Shading part.
Mataji, why did he show us his pencil?
I was saying I like drawing with thin pencil. He's showing the pencil.
Oh, okay.
Isha sent it.
But if you don't see.
Isha. Good job, Isha. Thank you for sending.
Mataji, since the sending one is not fully colored, I will color it and then I'll take a picture of it again.
Okay, but don't forget.
Mataji, I just tried so hard on this, but I didn't put the flute in the back. So real quick, let me take off my background.
Yes, Suraj, because Suraj is asking, we are doing crafts. So you should also do drawing also, because there are somebody who likes drawing, right?
Okay, Mataji, here. I don't know if you can see it, but I tried to make it like one of those realistic cartoons.
I can't see. Can I get it very close? Okay, go. Suraj, go to mom and take a picture and send in the group. Go.
Okay, Mom!
No, because we are talking about incarnations of Krishna, we are drawing Krishna Jagannath.
Oh, nice.
Krishna Jagannath?
What share, share, share.
7:15, so it's time to close. Thank you, everyone.
Mataji, Devi Krishna wants to show. If you don't see, then whole night is going to eat my brain.
Okay.
You can now.
Yeah, very beautiful, Dina Krishna. Please post it in the group. I want to see that. Okay, very nice.
Okay. Finish and post in the group, Mataji said. Okay, then, as Mataji said, please, those who started, don't stop. Finish it off and send in the group. I will see you next week with a beautiful craft. I will post on the weekend what are the things we need. Okay.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Hari Hari Bol. Good night. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha. Kripas.
Good evening, Ancha Kalpata Yudhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanama Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.
Mataji, the next class is there, right?
Yes.
Mataji ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's class.
Mataji, I'm drawing again.
Okay. Draw Brenda. Bye. Hari Hari Bol.
Mataji, are you gonna end the call or are you gonna like
Yeah,
tell
we
them?
will end the call and restart again.
Okay.
We have time.
The Wednesday class?